Now we're gonna start a new project, and in this lesson we're gonna look at how to import an existing PDF or JPEG 2D drawing and use as a template, or you can also use it to do a quick 2D layout as well. And I'm going to show you how this works. So we're going to start by selecting a name, and we'll call this My Project 2. Then from project type, we're not going to select empty project. We're going to select from drawing. And then I could go through the project settings, of course, and setting my materials, but we're directly going to go to create project. And then from my computer, I'm going to select a file. And in this case, it's a JPEG drawing. And it comes into my Ecdesign like this. And before I do anything, I normally choose to hide the grid. So I unmark show grid. And when you bring in a PDF or a JPEG drawing, it's in no scale when it comes into Ecdesign. So we need to set and calibrate the scale. We have an import guide on the right side here if you want to learn more about this, but I'm going to show you the steps. First of all, I need to know one real measurement, a distance in the scene. And I know that this width of the door entrance here is 3 meters. So I'm going to zoom in on that. And then from my PDF import menu, we're going to click on Calibrate Scale. Then we move back in and we left mouse click wherever we want to start to measure. And we drag and click. And then we type in the new measurement, 3 meters. Which is the real dimension. And then I need to zoom out, and we see that we've now calibrated our layout with correct scale. And I could, of course, directly start now and trace the Ecdesign layout on top of this, but I just want to show you a tip here, and that is Ecdesign is a very powerful 2D planner as well. You don't have to build anything in 3D. We can actually directly now go to Objects, into a library, for example. We'll take a step backwards here and add some cardio equipment. Just drag it out into my layout like this. And we'll zoom in so you can see it. And now it's in real dimension. And we can make quick copies and just continue to build this. But we'll go to print and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is an updated print preview, and we have that layout I imported, and we also see my new equipment in place. We've also added a couple more tools. If we close this, let's say I wanted just to quickly update and work with this 2D drawing and add Ecdesign objects into it. Well, here we have an office area, and in this case I want to remove that because I want it to be a functional zone later on. I could use Photoshop and do some editing on the image or the PDF before I bring it into Ecdesign, but we have something called hide part drawing, and we're going to hide this selection. And to do that, I first need to be in the Room tab. Then I'm going to go to hide part of drawing, click on that, and then I'm simply going to click, move, and so I surround the complete area here, and we'll close it up, and when I'll zoom in, when we close it up, it looks like this. And if I need, I can readjust it. Underneath, we still have that surface, but when I click on the outside, it disappears. So now that area is gone. And I could place objects on top of it, but maybe I want to add a new wall here. So I'm going to click on Draw Room. And we'll click over here, and that wall is blue because we're in the import menu, so it's actually semi-transparent. And if I click on the print option, it's going to zoom in on that area because it thinks I'm interested in those two walls. But if I click on show show entire PDF drawing, we'll see the full layout, and I've removed that zone, and we have two new walls. Excellent. So now we can start doing some more planning, of course. If I want to trace this into a full layout, I'm simply going to trace it. Just like this, follow the lines very easily. I'm doing this quite quickly. And once I've completed the tracing, we'll do one more wall, just like this. We can go into 3D and see what we've done so far. And here we have a look at that from the side, top view. So it's very, very easy. And what's even cool, more cool here, is that I mentioned that the walls are semi-transparent, so it makes it very easy to set new gaps on top of it. So for instance, a door. Right here, double click, and we need to adjust the size to 3 meters, like that. And of course, if I wanted to make some more changes, like make the wall thicker, I could go to rooms and click on the wall and make it maybe 0.3, for example, and just adjust it properly. So the import option is really good because it saves you a ton of time. If you can bring in that drawing, scale it properly, and if you're in a hurry, just add new equipment into that existing drawing. Hide options with the hide part of drawing. But of course, if you need that 3D layout, you simply trace the layout and you're done. One final thing before we end this session. Currently we see the drawing in the background, but if you want to see your Ecdesign work alone, you simply click on the show hide image and we see it right there. Okay, thank you very much.